Welcome everyone, this is episode 75 of Be a Pro Action here with Theo Tugersson on Dynasty Central Sports. Thank you for joining us on this episode as it is gonna be a big one.
Oh yeah.
Tugs is heading in to his former team, the Los Angeles Kings home arena, Staples Center, and they are 29-23-7, and this is a big game as Tugs has had this game scheduled on the calendar, circled and prepared to come out of the tunnel and throw on some huge physical presence on his former team, looking to just wreck one of his former teammates, and that might be Mr. No Blinky. That is Slava Afanasenkov. Could be Dirty Philip Forsberg, Filthy Philip Forsberg as I like to call him, or it could be Anze Kopitar, the former captain. And then let's take a look at who could be on this roster that has been replaced, but it is Tuukka Rask between the pipes for us in this game. 27-8-3 record, and Big Daddy John Quick has a great record, 24-18 in this season, and we are going to have the drop of the puck between Gino Malkin and Anze Kopitar, and Malkin wins that back to Ekholm, dumped in, and blocked off by Mr. No Blinky, and Anze Kopitar makes that pass, and big save from Tuukka Rask on Filthy Philip Forsberg. TVR over to Forsberg, big poke check from Tugs, and Tugs pokes that away, and Tarasenko will dump that into the Kings zone behind the net. That's picked up by Braden Shen. He'll take that out front, stolen by TVR. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, the new defensive partner for Drew Doughty, Philip Forsberg, and big hit from Theo Tugersson to start off the game on his former teammate. Malkin passes that over to Tarasenko. Shot from Braden Shen behind the net. Over to Ekholm. Ekholm at the point. Over to Malkin. Malkin has it. Takes a shot save from John Quick. And that's pinned along the boards. TVR digs that out and he's going to skate it up. He's going to skate that out of his zone through the neutral zone and over to Burakovsky. And that's broken up by the Blues defense. Ekholm, and Tugs is going for a line change. Come jump out, and Corey Perry gets the first goal of the game for the Los Angeles Kings, and we're jumping out at the 10:36 mark. A little glitch of the graphics there, sorry about that, and Big Daddy is going to cover that up for the Los Angeles Kings. Face off to the left of Big Daddy, that is Wonder Bread Robert Thomas at the draw, and he is going to win that, as Tugs is going to get that, shoots that on net, and that is recovered by the Kings. Gabe Vilardi has the puck right around Matthias Ekholm, stolen by Tugs. Going back the other way with Ekholm leading the charge. He'll have the puck, passes over to Tugs into the Kings zone, turns away from a hit, shoots that, saved by John Big Daddy Quick. And now Tugs is going in for a hit.
You looking for a Tilly, buddy? Let's have a Donnybrook.
That's gonna be Mikey Anderson jumping in as Tugs is just pushing around. That was Alex Iafallo talking about his salad not looking as good anymore. And now Tugs is fighting Mikey Anderson, the rookie defenseman for the Kings. And there's some good punches from Tugs already landing. Mikey Anderson handling himself out there, but rallies back and beats the fuck out of Mikey Anderson. He's getting stick taps, but man, did he get walloped at the end of that fight. He got Tugs was just picking a fight with Iafallo, and then Mikey Anderson jumped in for his teammate, but holy shitballs, look at his eyes in that one, looking awful. And now we're in the box, and we're jumping out, and that's going to be the end of the first period for Tugs. Only 2 shifts because he got that fight against Mikey Anderson. But the Kings do have the lead in this one, as Corey Perry got that 420 lead, and then we didn't see anything else from that, so I believe it is 1-0 for the Kings. Yeah, after 1. Let's see you in a second. Welcome back to second period action here at Staples Center, and I apologize for the quality of some of the graphics on the screen. I don't understand what is going on with my recording, but we are deep in the Kings zone, and the Blues have the puck. Now it's turned over. That is Ryan O'Reilly with a nice shot. Tobias Bornfort passes that over to Andre Burakovsky. Skates in, takes a bump from Tugs, but that's going to be offsides for the Los Angeles Kings. Face off outside and right in front of the Kings zone and bench. I mean, Tugs is getting a little bit of chirping from the Kings bench as he's welcomed back into Tinseltown. Sean Walker shoots that. No, blocked and taken away by Ekholm over to Taylor. And as try to Dick Dangles, he'll skate in, passes that over, and shot and blocked in front. Andre Burakovsky takes a big tug, and that is deep in the zone. That's a big hit from Matthias Ekholm. Pass over to Tugs. He's right around the defense, going on 2-1 shot, and that is going to be stopped by from a Tyler Ennis tip over to Sonny Milano through the neutral zone. Skates in, Tug up, big hit on him, and he's laid out his old teammate Sonny Milano. And Braden Shen now has it over to Tugs. Tugs has it over and shot and scores. Ryan O'Reilly ties it up with an awesome dish over from Theo Tugersson, and Ryan O'Reilly with his 22nd goal of the game, and Tugs gets a point in this big game as he's homecoming back to Los Angeles and playing the Kings. Nice dish over. That was a gorgeous Alfredo sauce right there, and that is going to be 1-1 in the second period. We're jumping out at the 9:12 mark of the second period, right in front of the Kings bench, and that is more chirping from the Kings defense. Over to Theo Tugersson. Rasmus Kupari now has the puck in the blue zone. Over to Mikey Anderson. He can't see anything with those fucked up eyes. Tugs has the puck. He will dig that out, and that is over to Matthias Ekholm. Over to number 17 on my team. Don't remember his number, but Tugs is in on alone and blocked by John Quick. That's over to Tugs in the slot, blocked in front, and now another teammate for the Blues passes that over. Big hit on Wonder Bread and saved by John Quick. Face off to the left of John Quick, and that is Malkin at the draw. Let's see if he can win that back. He will win that back to Tugs. Passes that over to Ekholm. Ekholm will pass that over to Malkin and blocked in front. Austin Wagner takes a huge teammate tug from Matthias Ekholm over to Gino Malkin. He'll take a tripping call from TVR Trevor Van Riemsdyk will go to the sin bin with that tripping call on Gino Malkin. You can't take down the league's leading scorer without being noticed. We got face off to the left of Big Daddy Quick and Malkin at the draw. We got Justin Falk. I always call him Falk. I don't know why. Justin Falk and Tobias Bjornfort will dump that into our own zone, and we're going back, and we got some shitty graphics on the screen, and that's over to Tugs into the Kings zone now at the blue line. He'll take a beat, skate in, take a look, and takes a shot, and John Quick will save that. That was an easy one. Big Daddy has seen that many, many times in practice. Still 1-1 as Tugs is going to jump out at the 4 minutes and 57 mark of the second period. We're still on the PP as Malkin has the draw. Let's see if he can win that back. No, that is going to be won by the Kings, and that's out of the zone. Justin Falk now passes over to Tugs. Tugs now skates that across the blue line. He will lose it to Drew Doughty. No, over to Falk. Over to Tarasenko. Back to Tugs at the point. Shoots that. Easy save for John Quick, and that is going to be taken over by Sean Dursey. He'll dump that into our own zone, and Justin Falk will go back and fetch it. Justin Falk passes over to Malkin. Malkin will skate that in around the D over to Ryan O'Reilly. No go. Dumps that back into our own zone. And Justin Falk will control it over to Tugs. Tugs has the puck out of his own zone through the neutral over to Malkin. Malkin now has the puck. Turns away from a hit. Back to Tugs. Slapper. Blocked in front by Afanasenkov. Philip Forsberg has the puck. He'll take a hit. And that is going to be another fight in this one. It looks like Philip Forsberg is injured. And now we got Sean Dursey against Ryan O'Reilly. Rhino is going to fight Sean Dursey, another rookie for the Kings. And we got a helmet popping up from that Sean Dursey. We got bobbleheads out there. No buckets in this one between Ryan O'Reilly and Sean Dursey. Nice fight between these two guys. A nice bout, and Ryan O'Reilly throwing some bows, missing it though. And now a bobblehead popper on Sean Dursey. Ryan O'Reilly, the alternate captain for the Blues, gets the win in this Tilly as Ryan O'Reilly knocks out Sean Dursey, and he's going to get stick taps as well. He put up a great fight against Ryan O'Reilly. A great bout, but Blues get 2-0 in fights in this one, and that is going to be Ryan O'Reilly off for fighting, and that's going to be almost the end of the second period, but we're out with 55 seconds left. Still 1-1 and a face-off right in front of the Blues bench, so it's so far a little bit nicer environment. Back to Tugs. He'll skate that in, takes a hit from Charlie Coyle, and that's Robert Thomas passes that over to Ekholm. Passes that to Nino Niederreiter, and he'll lose it. Sonny Milano passes over to Charlie Coyle into the Blues zone. He's tangled up, and he'll lose it. Milano over to Burakovsky, stolen by Ekholm. He'll dump that in, and that's the end of the second period. It's 1-1 between these two teams. A fantastic game as Tugs is back in Tinseltown. Take a look at Mr. Noblinky skating back to the locker room. And Tyler Ennis, come on, dude, you could have gotten that one. And then Ryan O'Reilly with a finally finishes that one. 1-1. We'll see you in the third. Welcome back. Third period action here at Staples Center, and we got some fucked up graphics as per. This recording has been dog shit. I hope you guys enjoy what's going on in the gameplay. We got third period action. Drop of the puck right now. Malkin wins that back to Ekholm. Over to Braden Shen. We got 1-1 action here. Shot and blocked by Kopitar over to Doughty. Stolen by Kopitar. Sorry about that. Doughty overpasses, and that's stolen by Braden Shen. Braden Shen over to Tarasenko, over to Ekholm into the Kings zone. Ekholm will pass that over to Malkin. Shot and saved by John Quick. Tugs going in and tried to get a little bit of big hit, a cheap hit. Theo Tugersson leading the league though, 234 hits. And Coach Bo Median wants continued pressure. Shocker. That is a repeat of basically everything else in this fucking game from the coach. Face off to the left of John Quick. That is Gino Malkin at the draw, and he will win that back to Ekholm over to Braden Shen, and he will muffin that over to John Quick. Covered up and saved by John Quick. John Quick.
Again, I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say
John Quick.
one more goddamn time.
Vafanasenkov now has the puck. He'll skate into his own corner. Passes over to Doughty. Doughty will skate that out through the neutral over to Kopitar. Kopitar now turns away over to Doughty. Shot and Vafanasenkov scores 2-1. Used to be excited about this, but now I am not so happy. Vyacheslav Vafanasenkov, other known as Mr. No Blinky, will get this one in right past Tuukka Rask off the rebound. An easy one for Slava as he will just put that in right into his home right past Tuukka Rask, and that's going to be 2-1 for the Los Angeles Kings in this third period. Gino Malkin still at the draw. Doughty and Kopitar with the apples on that one. Ekholm will drop that into the back of behind the net. TVR now has the puck for the Kings. He'll pass that over to Philip Forsberg. Tugs with a hit. A big hit on Philip Forsberg. Passes over. Vafanasenkov took a huge hit as well. Andrei Kopitar, a big poke check of doom for Tuukka Rask, and Braden Shen now has the puck. He'll skate that over to Tarasenko. Ryan O'Reilly with a shot and save from John Quick. Braden Shen now controls the puck over to Ekholm. Turns away. He controls it. Passes over to Tarasenko. Over to Charlie Coyle now. Kings now big hit on another assuming Kings player from Theo Tugersson. Asserting dominance out there. That was Andrei Burakovsky who took the brunt of that big tug. 2-1 still in the third period. 9:31. Tugs is jumping back out there. Oh my god, the visuals is just brutal in this one. I am very sorry for the poor graphics. Philip Forsberg takes a hit. We got a big fight action between Vafanasenkov and Tugs, two draft pick teammates, and Philip Forsberg writhing on the ice as Vyacheslav Vafanasenkov and Tugs, two former teammates, going at it, and Tugs just knocks out Vyacheslav Vafanasenkov, and he will be not blinking anymore because his eye is swollen the fuck up. Philip Forsberg took a huge hit from Theo Tugersson. A little late, maybe, but Vyacheslav Fenesenkov jumps up, and look at that. He does blink out there, everyone. There it is. He does blink. Theo Tugersson off for fighting. We're going to see if he's back out at the 3:40 mark of this third period. We're on the power play, but that's very short-lived out there. 9 seconds left in this one. Still 2-1. The Kings are up. Sean Durzi now has the puck. He'll pass that over to Kupari. He'll take a hit from Tugs and he'll lay in the corner. Just thinking about his career decisions. Now Tug has the puck and he'll skate that. Oh, he'll get that lost, but now he gets the puck back again. He'll take a small hit, bumps off. He still has the puck, taken forever, takes a muffin, and saved by John Quick. Over to Andrei Burakovsky. Russian name, Swedish born, passes over to Sonny Milano. Drew Doughty over to another guy, did not see it, but he got decimated by Theo Tugersson. The Blues now control the puck as that Tugersson out of nowhere, a big hit, and that's going to be interference on a former teammate, but Theo Tugersson just came out like a wrecking ball, destroys Drew Doughty, and that's going to be interference call as this game so far is tight. 2-1. The Kings get revenge on Theo Tugersson at home in Staples Center. That is going to be a big win for the Los Angeles Kings. The St. Louis Blues, though, on the downfall of that Theo Tugersson trade so far, has 2 losses compared to the Kings, who have been riding high since Theo Tugersson left the locker room. So maybe it is my fault. Maybe it's my stupid penalties. But you know what? Theo Tugersson is in a better spot with the St. Louis Blues as we're on the tops of the Western Conference. We're on the tops of the whole fucking league right there. And Theo Tugersson with an awesome apple for Ryan O'Reilly's goal, the only one for the St. Louis Blues in this game. 2-1. We do get the loss, and that's sad to see, but we are welcomed back into Tinseltown by the Los Angeles Kings and the Los Angeles fans out there. Coach Bo Median wants to talk to us. It looks like we're watching 1990s porn out there. It is bad pixelization, but we're back in action. Coach Bo Median's not upset about how Tugs played there. He had 2 big fights against Mikey Anderson and Vyacheslav Fenesenkov. We beat the shit out of both of them. We got B-, B-, A+, and a B+ overall. We got an assist, 9 big hits on his former team, 5 shots. Most of those were muffins, and we'd still get a B+ overall in player growth, so I'm happy about that. We did lose, though, so, you know, we got the big L in this one, plus 990 followers, usually around 1,000. So join us back for next episode 76, as we are going to be heading into the Twin Cities to face off against the 27, 26, and 5 Minnesota Wild. They are a divisional rival, one of our closest rival, as well as the Chicago Blackhawks. So smash like down below, hit subscribe. Thank you for joining us, and throw us a comment. Love to hear from anyone that's watching out there, and thank you for supporting the channel, and we will see you later.